This is me during a 5-week cutting phase, starting from the day of May 25th, 20% body fat, love handle starting to pop out, no muscle definition, no abs, stomach, to July 3rd, muscle definition, abs, cut. And we see we got the dates right there for proof. Now you see before I started cutting, the date was May 26th. That's a lot later than many people start to cut. The story behind that is because I knew that I was able to cut so quickly the year before. Plus I wasn't satisfied with my bulk yet. There were certain strength goals that I wanted to hit before going on the cut, so I kept holding it off until May. Got the muscle definition in 5 weeks. I'm gonna go over the diet that I had, what I ate, the cardio that I did to help me get shredded, and the type of workouts that I did. So I'm gonna talk about the training. So the workouts were pretty simple. Stop training heavy all the time and start training for hypertrophy more than I was before, especially if you're going heavy with the lifts and heavy on leg exercises, which you should do. Don't skip leg day. Then you're going to want to calm all that down so you have energy to do the cardio that it's going to take for you to burn fat, which the cardio section I'm going to talk about later in this video. The deadlift that you're seeing me do, 495, 500 deadlift, squat for 420 pounds, 430 pounds. The abs, the lower back, the leg muscle, all cannot take that workload while still having enough energy to do the amount of cardio that I needed to go on the shred in 5 weeks. The next thing that I did is reduce my volume and kept intensity high. Did less work in the gym, fewer sets, same amount of reps roughly, but I stayed as close as possible to failure. Second thing I did is I maintained intermittent fasting only on my recovery days. Did not intermittent fast during my training days because I wanted more food in my system to fuel the workout and cardio that I was doing on my workout days. The second reason why I did not do intermittent fasting on the workout days, I'm already on a calorie deficit, which of course we all know is the key to losing weight. The calorie deficit would be between 400 to 800 calories, but I did not want to do that fast, have such a large window of not eating while I was on a calorie deficit and while I was working out and doing cardio all in one day. What kind of cardio did I do for this aggressive 5-week cut? Moderate pace jogging and wind sprints. Now the cardio I only did 4 days a week. That's because I can't burn my legs out too much because I still was not skipping leg day. So I could not do cardio every single day of the week, which some people are inclined to do when they're trying to lose weight and cut as fast as possible. 1, you're gonna burn fat and muscle at the same time. 2, because you want to save some of the energy for an actual workout. Intense, hardcore workout too. Not just lightweight, going at your own pace, staying in your comfort zone type of workout. Remember, this is cutting, burning fat, and maintaining and building muscle. Trying to go on a shred. So you want to be ripped, meaning you have to gain and maintain muscle while burning fat at the same time. So you can't just do cardio every single day. You're going to lose fat, but you're going to lose too much muscle mass. You want to save some of those days to achieve muscle hypertrophy, to break down the muscles so that you can build them up bigger and better the following days. I would hit the weights 4 days a week, and I would do my cardio on 3 of those workout days throughout the week, and then do the 4th day of cardio on one of my recovery days. The workout day that I would not do cardio afterwards was of course leg day because my legs were already too sore. And the reason why I did cardio after the workout days that I did them on is because you want to burn fat. And the first source of energy that your body goes to is the carbs and calories that you get from the food to burn as fuel. That's the first source of energy that your body goes to. But if you're burning that, your body's not going to go to your fat to burn its energy. And the fat will just stay there not being burned. You want to make your body go to its fat to burn its energy. So the key to doing that is 1, you work out. You deplete your glycogen stores from the workout, good amount of your carbs and calories that you have in you. But once your body is depleted of the glycogen stores from the food that you ate, then when you go to do that cardio, your body's not going to have that same fuel source, the calories that you got from your food to burn as energy. So what's it going to go to next? The fat in your body to burn as energy. And that's why you want to do cardio after the workout. In my cardio days, I would do jogging, moderate pace running, wind sprints. Great for burning fat and maintaining muscle. Before I would go work out and cardio, I would take L-Carnitine, which because I've talked about, you want your body to burn fat and not the calories from the food. L-Carnitine mobilizes the fat cells in your body and makes your body use its own fat cells to burn as energy. Now, another important fact when it comes to cutting, that is something that is kind of unspoken when it's like tips on how to cut. The people around you and what they're doing. For 2 reasons. The first reason, because if you have people who have the same goals as you, who are fitness minded like you and also are trying to go on a shred just like you, you're going to have motivation to keep growing yourself. 2, the second reason, this is really the more important one. When you're around friends, families, your friends and family more often than not are not going to eat the same kind of food that you need to be eating in order to cut. If you have kids and you're buying your kids things, they want candy, they want this, they want that because they're kids, they're not trying to go on a cut. 5-year-old little Timmy's not trying to go in the cut, but you are. Food that you get from your friends and family have a lot of junk food sometimes. You gotta avoid that junk food. It's tempting. That's one of the main downfalls of people who are trying to lose weight. Eating habits of the people around them and then following into that same eating habit trap. You gotta be disciplined, stay away from it. And if you don't have the type of people around you who are serious about the fitness and the goals that you have, that's understandable, because not all of us know people like that. Completely understandable scenario, meaning you need to follow somebody. Subscribe to my channel. Find people that can motivate you to keep going through the process that you need to go to in order to accomplish these goals. And then I want to run over nutrition real quickly. So one, if you consume dairy, if you cut out dairy altogether or almost completely cut it out, that's going to make a huge and quick difference right there. That's going to be one of the fastest difference you can make. And I'm going to list all these things on the list are things you can change in your diet that's going to make the fastest difference. So I already mentioned dairy. 2, if you eat bread and pasta, if you cut those things out of your diet completely or almost completely, that's also going to be something that is going to make the fastest change in your weight loss goals right there. These make the quickest difference when it comes to losing weight, these foods right here that I'm naming. The third thing that makes the fastest difference, certain beverages, namely alcohol and sugary beverages like pop. Juice to a degree, but juice is not as bad as pop and alcohol. Why do you think beer bellies are called beer bellies? And sugary juices that does not use high fructose corn syrup. And then the fourth thing that's going to eliminate the weight off you the quickest is processed food. So that means fast food. Burgers from McDonald's, Burger King, that's going to be processed food. This is why they always say go for whole foods. Foods with single ingredients, a couple of ingredients, not something that has 1,000 different ingredients with half of them being artificial ingredients. So if you cut all the foods that I listed out of your diet at the same time, you will see a drastic change in your waistline. You want your protein to be high. 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight. Doesn't have to be every day, but try to do it as much as you can. Because when you're going on this aggressive cut, your body is going to be pulling energy from everywhere in your body. Your fat and your muscles, your soul even. Since you don't want your muscles to be burned as energy, you want to keep replenishing your muscles with a lot of protein, which is why I say 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight. When you're eating anything that's calorie heavy and carb heavy, eat that before and after your workout. That's the best time of the day to eat carb heavy foods. I followed all these principles and got my cut going in just 5 weeks.